Hey guys, welcome back to Mountaintop Living. My name is Dave. Thanks for joining me today. I thought it was supposed to be spring. It's like 24 degrees out and doesn't feel like spring at all. But it's been almost perfect temperature weather for cutting up firewood. And look, I'll spin you around. I got my first load of logs almost all done except for one. There she is, and there's the last one right there. But I think I'm gonna get the forks on the tractor before I tackle that. So of this load so far, these first two rows, those are all ash, but everything else is some form of oak. So not going to be able to use that this year. But what does that have to do with a shelf? Good question. Good question. So when we built this house back in 2020, we had plans to have a garage right where this wood pile is. And if you remember right, that's when the world went nuts. And all the prices went through the roof. So we're just super happy to have a house to be in right now. And with that meant that I had to move my 4-car garage, which I mean by that tools, into my basement. So every time I am up here working on the tractor or want to grab a file for my chainsaw, I have to go back down to the house, into the basement, try to remember where I left it. I hate feeling that unorganized. So I've been storing things in the Shelter Logic. You know, this has worked out really well for me this winter, and but everything's just setting on the ground. So I figured this little shelf here might come in handy. So the plan is to use this shelf, and I'm going to reorganize a little bit, and hopefully it'll help so that I don't have to walk back 1.5 miles to the house. Exaggeration, of course, but it sure does feel like it when you go in and out 4 or 5 times in a day or within an hour just so you can get started out here. So hopefully this will make my life simpler. Yeah, I still got the snowblower on. Like I said, 24 degrees this morning. We had snow earlier this week. And everybody has to have the obligatory kayak that they don't use, right? So there's that. And then back here, I've just been kind of piling things up with the chainsaw stuff, and I picked up a leaf blower this past year. So this is where we're going to get organized, and we'll see how it looks when we're done. All right, so that's better than a pile on the floor. I know you're saying, Dave, it's just a shelf. Yeah, it is. And organization makes me feel better. So I still have to come up with a system for sharp chains versus chains that need to be sharpened. I have new chains here. I've got some sharpened chains hanging in the woodshed. On this side of the shelf, though, there's a place I can hang a few things. But these are both used and dull, and I found them in the bottom of that milk crate, so who knows how long they've been there. One of the things I found really handy was being able to just hang up my chaps up here. There's no epiphanies here. Just thought I'd show you my nice organized shelf. Tell me what you guys think, and you can be honest. But don't forget to be a good human. Thanks for tuning in today, guys.